are you? My name is Whitney and welcome to my channel. So this weekend I've been camping in Glendale, Kentucky with my dad and the puppies, and I've just been chilling out in the hammock next to the water. There's a slight breeze. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's so relaxing and I'm just refreshing in nature. It's awesome. We had a fire last night and we were outside for a while. I think tonight we may roast marshmallows. Today we are headed to Abraham Lincoln's birthplace, so that should be fun. I've never been there, but it's just 20 minutes from here. So let me show you the spot. It's so pretty. I never do this, but I'm going to interrupt this video to talk about a brand. Please stick around to the actual video. But I love this fragrance company called Dossier. They reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to try out one of their fragrances, and I picked out this Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. Crazy thing was, a week prior I was googling summer fragrances. I was brought to their website, but I was going to wait till I got paid before I bought this. Okay, so they are a cruelty-free brand that has fragrances for everyone. Men, women, unisex. Not that you have to go with that specific category, because I love a lot of unisex and men's fragrances. They smell so good. This is inspired by Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, which is a very expensive fragrance. So this is more in my price range. And it's a very sexy sunscreen, coconutty. You smell like a little bit of the pistachio. It's creamy and floral. There's a lot of notes in there. It's a little bit on the mature side. I could picture wearing this on vacation, by the water, or on a date in the summertime. It's just uplifting your mood. And like I said, I don't care if I'm camping or on vacation or sitting at home. I'm wearing a fragrance. It makes me feel good about myself. It boosts my confidence. So yeah, I do have a discount code. Go check them out. I feel like a banana in a tree. This is so comfortable. Oh, I could sleep here. I really could. Alright, let me show you the spot. Okay, so I'm on the camper steps, and this is the view when you walk out. And our little picnic table, my hammock. It's kind of low, but it still works out. I'm not a pro at putting them up yet, so if I fall, it won't be a very long fall. Yeah, I got that on Amazon. It was really cheap. It was under 20, I believe. And then this is our little fire pit. Let me scan it around. It's just so nice. There's the camper. I figured people would be out here fishing today, but there really isn't anyone here. I guess because the weekend is pretty much over. We're staying here till Monday, but oh my gosh, guys, you have to hear the frogs tonight. They are so talkative. They were loud. I enjoyed hearing it. It was relaxing. Oh, and yesterday, my dad said he saw them release some fish into here. So, alright, so we're just walking all the puppies before we head to Abraham Lincoln's birthplace. The pool isn't open this weekend, but maybe next time we come. Oh, okay.
Wait, Charlie, hold on.
Charlie's wanting the fish. No, Charlie. I'm on the very edge of the water, just hanging out with these fish. They're over here just looking at me, chilled out. I really hope you can see it. I know there's such a glare, but it's just neat. This one keeps on getting even closer to me. You see him? He's right there. Hi, fishy. Me and my dad made it here, and we noticed that everything in Hodgenville was Lincoln themed. They have Lincoln Apartments, Lincoln Elementary, Lincoln Bank. the whole theme of the town. It's a spring. Abraham Lincoln probably took his first drink out of water from the spring. A dependable water source undoubtedly was an important factor in Thomas Lincoln's decision to purchase the Sinking Spring farm. As we get closer, it's really cool, ain't it? Oh, it's refreshing. Oh, wow. Would you take a drink of that water if you could?
Yeah, I go way back over here too.
It feels like air conditioned.
Sure does.
So this is the monument, which is so beautiful, that has the cabin inside. This is actually 56 steps to the monument to represent the 56 years of Abraham Lincoln's life. So he got his start in Kentucky, which is very interesting. I actually stayed in the room that him and his family stayed in at the Talbot Tavern. And Thomas and Nancy Lincoln settled at Sinking Spring Farm in 1808, and just 2 months later, on February 12th, 1809, Abraham Lincoln was born in a one-room cabin. So this is just me. I was like blabbing on, showing you all that this was the first memorial for Abraham Lincoln, even before the one in Washington, D.C. And these are just photos of them finishing the monument. So I had thought that this was the actual cabin that he was born in, but no, it's a replica. It is old, but it's not actually the one that he was born in. But it's like the same size, supposedly, and same type of structure that he was born in. So this is a pretty small cabin. Imagine having a whole family in here. Now, you know, Kentucky winters would have been really harsh, and in the summertime, it's really hot, and there wasn't a ton of windows and airflow. So I think it's really inspirational, and it shows you that you can literally come from nothing, and if you work hard, you can be someone in your life. And I love that. Okay, so this talks about the threatened chestnut trees. It says settlers like Abraham Lincoln's family depended on chestnuts for both food and shelter. In the 1800s, chestnuts dominated the woods here at Sinking Spring Farm. You could build everything from a log cabin to split rail fences using these tall, straight, rot-resistant trees. And both people and livestock enjoyed the sweet taste of chestnuts. So it says, I don't see any here, any chestnut trees. I'm not sure.
Look how big they get. Wait, that's a man standing there. But,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It says in the 1920s, a disease called chestnut blight killed 4 billion trees. Yeah. Today, scientists are working alongside the Abraham Lincoln birthplace to try to bring these trees back. And they're going to plant chestnut trees here as a part of the bicentennial celebration of Lincoln's birth.
Here's one in Adair County. These white bags, as a control of pollination, are using the seedlings of this to plant chestnuts all over the world.
Wow.
All over the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry if you can't hear me because there's the mower, but it says the boundary oak was one of the most significant features of the Sinking Spring Farm. Until its death in 1976, the great white oak remained the last living link to Abraham Lincoln. The tree, thought to be 25 to 30 years old at Lincoln's birth, was located less than 150 yards from the cabin where he was born. Oak trees served as boundary markers and survey points for determining property lines because they could live well beyond 200 years. That's interesting. Wow. The tree served as a boundary marker in the original farm survey, and this is the original diameter of the boundary oak.
Hey, what are we waiting on that?
Thomas Lincoln, Abraham's father, paid $200 cash for the Sinking Spring Farm in 1808. first pulled up here, I was like, oh, maybe this is a bed and breakfast and we could stay here sometime. Yeah. But it says private property.
Yeah, the Lincoln's on it, I guess.
You believe you could have possibly rented these out at the time this was open?
Yeah.
There's this sign, you can't hardly read it, but it says Nancy Lincoln. And it's at the bottom it says, please come in. This would have been a nice place to stay. Let's read about it. Okay, Nancy Lincoln Inn. The Nancy Lincoln Inn is a symbol of devotion to Abraham Lincoln's family from the early days of auto tourism. In 1928, James R. Howe built the inn, named in honor of Lincoln's mother, to accommodate increasing numbers of motorists who were coming to rural Kentucky to visit Lincoln's birthplace and the memorial building. So you could rent out these cabins. These were supposed to be similar as what it would be like if you were living in Abraham Lincoln's log cabin. It was one room. It was a 16 by 18. So we left Lincoln's birthplace. We decided to leave a little bit early. We were there for a while, but we'll come back. And my subscriber and friend Chris suggested this ice cream shop. It's called The Sweet Shop, and I got the Blue Moon flavor. I love the color of it. It's marshmallow and blue raspberry, I think. And that person's rocking. And my dad, he got chocolate chip. Mm-hmm. It's really good too.
Yeah, it is, really.
Yeah, this is a really nice spot, isn't it? Mm-hmm. In the middle of town. This cute little town.
Yeah, it is.
It's been a great day.
Yeah.
Look, there's the Abraham Lincoln Museum.
Hey.
This is different from the birthplace. Huh.
We've got to take Mom here.
Yeah, we do. What'd you get?
I got vanilla fudge, peanut butter fudge, chocolate fudge, and a monster surprise cookie.
Whoa! Alright, so we are packing up and heading out. It's Monday morning, but it was a great long weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure was.
Hopefully it's the start of many
Yeah.
great weekends this summer and fall.
Absolutely.
I want to go to a lot of new places that we haven't ever been to.
Yeah, we are. We are definitely going to do that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes, it was.
I'm over here to see if the fish are still here, and they are. I know the glare isn't as bad as yesterday. You could see them all. I don't know if this is a nesting area or what. Bye, little fishies.